Happy Tuesday, everybody.
It's Tuesday, people.
It's a special week, man. It's the launching of the Yellow Dog Art Barn Gallery.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like I'm birthing a baby. I think I said that last week.
Yeah.
I was wrong last week. It was this week.
This is the longest labor I've ever been in. It's ridiculous.
I think my mom was in labor for 24 hours before she had me.
Yikes.
And now she can't brag anymore.
I know.
We beat her record.
I was in labor with Jack for 19 hours. This is by far more involved.
Man, but it's exciting though. It really is. It's a lot of work, but it's a surprising amount of work,
Well, yeah.
I keep thinking of a line from Jurassic Park, and it said, we're not only an animal park, but we're also like a what was it? I can't remember.
I don't know. An experience maker?
Well, yeah, we're not only a theme park, we're not only an animal park, we're also a theme park. We have the problems of both, and so trying to open a gallery and an art bar and like an event space and all this in one and. Man, what's exciting though, and I promise we won't talk about this the whole time or anything, guys, but it is happening this week, and we're doing some special things this weekend. But it's actually all coming together though, and it's coming together in a really cool way. Like we have people that are there that are like, it's just, I don't know, like everything, like it's actually happening, and it's happening better than I even thought. So it's like I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I think it's falling into place. It's a lot of moving parts, and it's a lot of like, oh, I need to do that. Oh, I got to get this. Oh, like every 20 minutes, and one of the, inevitably something falls off, but that's just how it is, and it's a lot, but it's exciting. And I have to give it up for our staff that have helped us every step of the way and made this possible, bearable, whatever you want to call it.
Oh man, yeah.
But they're all badasses, and I'm super appreciative. So I'm excited for Saturday and for people to come out and meet them and get the experience of the Yellow Dog. So Carla has joined us and says howdy.
Hey Carla.
And Linda Brown's with us and says hello.
Hey guys.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. So yeah, it's been crazy. Happy belated Easter to everybody. We had some really cute Easter drinks at the gallery this last weekend. We had a melantini with a little pink bunny peep on the side. I thought that was adorable, and
yeah, that was cool.
It was super sweet.
Oh, and something else really exciting is starting up this week that I want to share with you guys, just real quick. But it's for artists with disabilities. So if you are one or you know one, and they want to be a professional artist, and I kid you not, this really is one of the most exciting things that I've ever seen, and I get to be a part of it. And I'm not excited about it because I get to be a part. Well, I mean, I am excited because I get to be a part of it, but it's just like when I heard about it, I thought, man, that is awesome. Like, that is brilliant. And then I was invited to be a part of it, and I thought, wow, that is really awesome. That's brilliant. Yay, me. But to be able to experience this But what it is, though, is the John F. Kennedy Center in Washington is reaching out. Like, they have a VSA arts program, and they're wanting to branch out past Washington and go online. And that way, anybody anywhere who is like an artist, you have a disability, can have access to the program. And it's crazy cool. And basically what it's going to be is I'm going to be a mentor, and we'll have a thing called tea time every month, and we'll have office hours and some other things, but the ways to get access. But basically what it is though is that if you're like into the arts and you have a question like, how do I start working with galleries? What's the best way to build my resume? Like, what medium should I use? What paint? How do I set it up? How do I frame? How do I do anything? How do I, whatever your question is, you've got like a resource that you can ask people that do that. And not only me, but the people at the Kennedy Center, which, I mean, I don't know if you've heard of the Kennedy Center, but it's major. It's a big.
Yeah, I think it's exciting because it gives people that otherwise wouldn't have had access to this information. They have access now, and not only like access, but they have it from a perspective of a person that has gone through the same struggles, such as yourself. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's not just me though. Like, I'm the mentor. but right there along with me are people from the Kennedy Center, and it's just, I mean, the only thing that I can even liken it to is like having an MFA type access, you know, where if you're enrolled at a college, you can go and talk to the professors and stuff. But this just isn't like your average college. This is the Kennedy Center, and it's just, you know, so it's just, I don't know, it's mind-boggling to me in a way, because this is brand new too. This is a pilot program that they're just rolling out. Like, we're, you know, just starting it, and so who knows like what's going to happen with it and all. But what, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's just, what's kind of neat is that one of the main things with art school, I think, in going to an art school is the contacts that you get. You know, you learn stuff. You can also pick this stuff up yourself, you know, from books and things. I mean, the stuff that you learn in a college class isn't something that you couldn't learn another way. You know, does that make sense? But the main thing that you get, though, from that is the contacts and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
it's all about networking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of college.
So, like, with this, but it is a paid thing. I think it's like $30 a month to be a member of the Kennedy Center, to be a member of the program thing, I think, and something like that. But I mean, holy moly! I mean, like, when you consider what you get, it's just ridiculous.
Should be pretty awesome.
So anyway, I just wanted to say that, because I've never heard of anything like that. It's never existed before, and it's just starting to come out. So I'm going to be posting more information and all about it. So if you know an artist with a disability that wants to be a professional artist or is just into art like a whole lot, please let them know, because there's never been anything like this.
Totes. Well, Brooks Goggins has joined us. Says hi, all.
Hey,
Brooke. Fred is with us. Says hello, my friends. Hey. He asked about the mocktail and what was in it, and I'm curious what the thoughts were on it, because everybody that tried it was it was yummy.
Which one?
It's the one that had the butterfly pea powder.
Oh.
So there's, okay, which I should actually update you, babe. So we had this Easter mocktail, which was mango puree, lemonade mixed, and then they topped it off with like this stuff called butterfly pea powder, which is a tea, but it's like super blue purple.
Yeah, it's like a pea pod.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, but it's a weird butterfly pea. So.
And
but they ground it up. It sounds like insert urine dried up, but it's not. It's not.
But it actually was a really good drink, and so today we had a couple of the staff in, and they were playing with some things because we want to beef up our mocktails, and so they actually added edible glitter to the pea powder, and now it is the Starry Night. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Yeah.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That's cool.
So so I'm excited. We'll have I'm really, like, the drinks are cool and all, and we've got, like, you know, Caro's awesome and made them all, and they're just fantastic. But the mocktails, I think, are a bit of a different, you know, thing that you don't see a lot, is like craft mocktails.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and we're and actually already in town, I think we're starting to be known for our mocktails, and we've only been open like for a little. We haven't our grand opening is this Saturday, but I noticed on Denton Downtowners and stuff, somebody says, "Hey, what's a place that has a good mocktail?"
Oh, that's
cool. And then
cool.
somebody wrote back, Angelina's and Yellow Dog.
Ugh, how awesome, man!
And I thought, wow, and that's one of the things is that we want to be, like, I mean, you know, if you drink alcohol or you don't, you know, I mean, it's an art bar, so I mean, it sounds like we're really going heavy with alcohol, and we are, you know, but also coffee, and we are, but also other things, and
yeah, no,
well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but over half our friends don't drink and stuff. You know, I mean, it's kind of normal now, you know, so we want a place that everybody can go to and feel excited about it.
Well, and I think a giant chunk of it is we have it's kid friendly. The places, because we have a lot of kid art kits and free painting, you know, freestyle painting and all that. So we want people to feel like, oh, I don't, you know, I can come in and it doesn't have to be about alcohol, especially if I'm dragging my 2-year-old with me. So, although you may want to drink at that point.
yeah, that was one thing I was saying this summer would be good for, because I mean, I don't know, I think most people love their kids, but you get in the summer and they're home from school and they're, you know, and you're like, oh my gosh, I love my kids, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just so much, and
Give them
it's a place where they could come in you know, and you could do it with craft, or they could do it craft,
Yeah.
and maybe the mom could have a little drinky poo or something, a mimosa or something.
Well, Laura has joined us, says, hey guys, hey.
Hi.
And Lisa's with us, says, I'm actually here, hello, hey.
Well, hey, Lisa.
Denise is with us, says hello. Linda says that is cool. Beth is with us, says hello. Robin says hello, loves. And Jeff has joined us, says hey, y'all. And Brooke says creative writing, where I met you, John.
Yeah, man.
And Wanda Fisher's with us and is waving hello. So Fred says it sounded delicious, and I don't drink, so that would be right up my alley.
Oh yeah, Fred, man. I think you would really dig this place. I mean, because it's not it isn't like your typical kind of bar thing at all. We you know, I mean, already, like, even though that's kind of mostly what we're serving now, but we're starting to get the charcuterie boards online and more coffees. We're gonna and all this, but it isn't like a place where you go and just pound drinks necessarily. You know?
Yeah, it's not a speed bar. I mean, it doesn't give
like
off.
like a dive bar kind of thing where you're like,
yeah.
Yeah, and you know, at all, and you know, it's more. Oh, and we're starting to put together ideas like for like to have art nights, like sketch nights, like.
Yes.
Hey, let me run this idea by you really quick, I promise, and then we'll do something else. But we're wanting to do fun things there, and one of the things is like an art battle. You know, where you have artists that are battling it out. You know, they're trying to do something, but also we wanted to have sketch nights. You know, where like we've had it here in our studio where we had like a 1920s themed sketch night. So we'll have models. Who are usually friends, you know, that will dress up in vintage clothing or, you know, period clothing or do, you know, so we thought that would be really cool. You know, maybe do like a, oh gosh, I just forgot the name. You know, like, let's do the time walk.
Oh, Rocky Horror
Picture Show. Thank you. You know, it's like a Rocky Horror Picture Show theme night, you know, and you have people that are dressed up as the characters. And other people could come and sketch if you wanted to. But then we'd also have a couple artists that are there that are like battling head to head. That would, because I was trying to crack the idea that, you know, this little problem, this little nut where not everybody wants to sketch, not everybody feels like they can draw a straight line, but a lot of times people like watching other people make stuff. So if you have a couple artists doing it, then even if you don't want to draw, it's kind of fun to watch it. And you can vote on your favorite artist, you know, and then other people could be creating stuff so you can see what they're making. So I thought it might be a cool vibe, but I was really wondering what you guys thought too.
Would the piece of art, because it's a battle, would we go all Mad Max on the piece of art that lost?
I don't know. We might have to play it by ear, like, because I was thinking spikes, blowtorches, chopping knives.
I mean, it's a battle.
But on the other hand, I was also thinking auctioning and charity.
Oh, well, yeah, you never know.
And good things because
that's true. Well,
you know,
Barbara, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Say really fast.
Please.
Barbara has joined us. Says, hey, thanks for tuning in.
Oh, hey, Barbara.
Serenity says, it was nice to meet y'all Friday night. The bar looks amazing. So happy for you both. Thanks so much for coming in and liking the place.
Thanks so much, Serenity.
Brooke said, yay. And Brandy says, can't wait to check it out and see you guys. That would be awesome. I can't wait to haven't seen you in forever. It would be awesome.
Yeah.
And Fred, speaking of the kids, he said, just drop them off.
Hey, now.
We're not babysitting no kids, man.
We'll put them in the back employee room. It's like maybe 6 feet to walk around in. We can sit them on a box back there.
Yes.
We'll call it the spanking room.
Yeah. That's a different venue.
Oh, is it? Oh, well.
Yeah,
really, some guy walks up in a little leather, like, seriously says, oh, a spanking room, you say. I don't know why he talks like that, but.
Well, I don't, naturally. Brooke says it's fun to do even if you suck. Speaking of the drawing and doing a sketch night, that would be awesome.
You know?
I mean, you know what?
Painting is fun to do, and sometimes I suck at it, but I still have fun.
And I tell this to a lot of people that come in because it's funny that different people you get come in and they're like, oh, this is a great concept, cool, I really dig it, and I'm like, oh yeah, you want to get creative, you want some paper, you want to oh no, nobody wants to see me do any of that, and I'm like, it's a judgment-free zone, man. I mean,
I have to say, oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you just got to put some wet stuff on a canvas and
yeah. I've been
abstract
blown
artists do
away
all the
because
time.
we barely have anything for people to do. That we have some canvases and we have some DIY kits. I mean, like this weekend, there's so much, and it's just gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for people to see it because it's just, I don't know, it's just fun, and it seems like people are really digging it. But I'm surprised how many people have broken out a raw canvas and just paints.
Yeah.
Because we've been saying like for $8 you can get a canvas and all the paints you want and everything. You can use all the supplies, and we've had
Like, that is a hit.
we've had like 8 to 10 people
Surprised.
painting at one time, a bunch of times a day. Like with people just wandering off the street because we're not really promoting it that much or anything yet. Like we're not rolling out events. We don't. So it's just people that happen to walk by, and we'll have 20, 30 people that are during the day that are just wander in and start painting, and it's like, my goodness.
There were 2 kids in the other day that were painting some Pokemon, and like
Oh,
they
really?
were little kids and they had like some legit talent. I was like, dang, that's
Wow.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, there was some lady that came in and painted a cat. I guess.
Yeah,
and-
and she left it with us, so now it's
Yeah.
up in the place because
It's
it
our
was
cat.
such a good painting.
Somebody wanted to buy it, I think.
Really?
Like, yeah, they asked
Oh,
one of the
that's
bartenders, like Katie maybe, and it was like, and she was like, I don't know.
I
We
don't
didn't make it.
Well, Brandy says, love the idea. Babette says, sorry, just signed in. What time does your opening start on Saturday? It is actually all day. So we open on Saturdays at noon, and we don't close till 2 a.m. So it is a long day, but the whole day it'll be fun times. There'll be art. There'll be like, we'll be there. There balloons to be had.
Or Eagle's not gonna like the balloons.
Well, we'll put them in like places she won't go.
We'll have to hide them from.
We'll hide them from
Yeah,
people.
Eagle gets really nervous around balloons because I think she knows there's always a chance of an unexpected pop. But yeah, no, but it'll be all day, and then we might have live music in the evening. I'm not sure. We're still working all that out. We got the licenses for it, so I don't know. There might not be,
Yeah.
but if there isn't, we're gonna have we'll have music, but we're all of this still kind of coming together, and
Yeah.
we're open every day and before then too. We're open tomorrow. We're open the next day.
Yep.
Open the day after that. We're open the day after.
Every day, all day, except for Monday
And-
and Tuesday. Today, although we work every day. We work every day.
Yeah, but we're open every day before. It's just Saturday. Is our grand opening party, and we're gonna have special, like, special prices on everything because we just want people to come and check out the space. So we'll have some specials on some art kits and some drinks.
It'd
and
be
some,
nice to like do some sort of like not major, I don't know, some sort of like art giveaway, or like you mentioned, doing some, like for the first 50 people they get a print or something like that. It'd be nice to figure that out in the time frame that we have, because right now
Yeah.
it's a bit like last minute, but
Yeah. So I'm gonna post about that because I'm gonna figure something out. And it might be like an original painting that we cut up into 50 pieces. And we give to the first 50 people that come out, so everybody gets like a piece of that. You're part of the club.
I mean, that'd be crazy cool.
Or an art print that we embellish or we do something with, but we only make like 50 or 100 of them,
Yeah.
and that's it. And then never making any more of them. So if you get it that day, then
Yeah.
then that's awesome. So I'm gonna do something like that. I'm just not sure what, because I want it to be special, and I've been thinking about it for about 2 weeks.
Well, and
I've got 3 days now, and I just I'm like, oh
and-
my gosh, I just want
And
to
you
do
got
something
something
special.
on the easel right now that I apparently guilted you into doing before we open.
Yes.
Before the grand opening.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell. This is a big painting. It's everything. I don't know if cameras really pick up the scale of things, but this is like 20 feet tall and 40 feet. No, it's not that big, but it's no. But it's going to be. So it's really early days. I started it this morning, and I've been having to work on other stuff all day, so I haven't really been working on it. But it's going to be a yellow dog, which you might have guessed. but it's going to be like a painterly. It's not going to be black and white in the background. I'm just sort of doing that grayscale sort of thing to get some tonal
Ooh,
quality.
what colors are you going to add to the background? I'm excited.
I don't know. Green kind of makes sense. It's going
Yes.
against a really deep red wall.
Emerald green.
But so I might put in some of that. But I don't know. Purples and stuff really make the yellow
Ooh,
pop.
All of them.
So I don't know.
Both.
Some deep purples would make this pop. It would look pretty on the red.
Well, why can't you do both?
That's true. I do paint with every color in the rainbow. Why mix it up now?
Basically, this was the vision behind this painting that's on the easel. Let me preface this for a second. So, we have, like, for our logo at the bar, it's the yellow dog face. Everybody's probably seen it, but there was a whole rendition of this dog that has a full body, and I was like, I really want a painting, because there's a part of the bar that's kind of to the side that you don't, that's not part of the back of the bar. And I was like, I really want like this sort of like big, almost Renaissance, wispy, velvety oil style painting of a yellow dog, because it's the yellow dog. And so here we are with John.
Yeah.
And he is graciously trying to make that into an actual thing, which I think is, I'm digging it so far. I'm excited about the green because it's going to go against the red, and I think it's just going to be awesome.
I hope it works out. If it doesn't look great, I won't hang it, before the opening.
Yeah.
I'll put a sign saying art coming soon. And, it's like any art piece. I stand by it. Like, if it works out, that's okay. If it doesn't, that's okay. I mean, it feels less okay if you're doing a live painting on stage. You really want those to work out. But otherwise, I mean, like, if this isn't ready by Saturday, then that's all right. But I would like to have it up there. And,
Yeah.
And there's another space in the back where this giant frame.
Yeah, it's making my brain hurt, man.
Yeah, so we might put a little sign saying "Art coming soon" or.
Yeah, knowing myself, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, and I'm gonna get up on a ladder, and I'm gonna paint on that wall. I'm gonna.
Oh, that wall too. I meant the one in the back gallery.
What wall is that?
The
frame?
Yeah, the frame.
Oh, I kind of like that empty.
Well,
until I get my big giant dog head.
Well, yeah, but we should put a little sign saying "Art coming soon," or
yeah.
I'll put a sign saying "Local artist wanted," and I got dissed.
It fell off the tape. Ripped off.
Well,
and now it's just sitting behind the curtain.
Yeah, well, I never put it back because people were like, not a good idea.
It's so funny. Well, Brooke says, I did a horrible job on Mel's painting. It was a judgment-free zone here as well. So, we all were playing around. That was fun. Fred says, it's an interesting idea. It's like artist karaoke. Like having people come in and just freestyle paint.
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
brilliant.
cool.
I love the way you put that.
Yeah, maybe we could do body painting, and I'll offer myself up as a canvas. But the only thing is, I don't think we have enough paint in the city to cover the girth.
We're not asking people to come in and do a mural, babe.
Yeah, really, exactly. I'm gonna paint a blue well, life size.
Aww.
I'm just kidding. I'm
cute.
kidding, guys. Oh no, I'm just I don't know.
Well, Brooke says very cool. She says these kids study anime like crazy. Actually, that's actually an interesting idea, is to do, because we know what we like, and doing the costuming and the typical Renaissance, but doing like a cosplay anime thing, I mean, people might just dig the poo out of that.
Man,
that's a really good idea.
Yeah, that would be super fun.
And Brooke says, what days are you closed? Right now, we're closed Monday and Tuesday, but as soon as we start scheduling events and getting some traction with word of mouth, we'll probably open up on Tuesdays.
Yeah, and actually, yeah. So that's the plan, and we might even open up on Mondays one of these days, whenever we have people that can, because the people that are up there, you would love them, Brooke. You would love every one of them, and they're all so nice, and they're all artists, and they're all just brilliant, but and they're all professional at what they do. They're really, really good, But there's one, though, that's trained to become a bartender and has, like, all this experience with all these other things and stuff, and then is killing it at bartending. And was, like, a barista forever and is just killing it. And so we might... So we are going to expand into other days.
Yeah.
Really soon. It's just right now, we really need to be closed a couple days a week because we're still...
we're playing
building things out and
yeah.
doing like the mural stuff on it and hanging shelves and.
Lights. You've been hanging lights for a couple days, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we're not making anything easy. We're hanging the ceilings are like what, like 18 feet tall or something like that. 16, 20.
Yeah.
They're
16.
up there.
They're up there.
It's a long ways, but so we're adding. We're taking the existing lights that were inside the entire building and converting it over to gallery lighting. And the gallery lighting drops down 4 feet and then goes towards the paintings, and so so that's expensive and hard to do, but we've been getting it done. It's about done. The only thing that's held us up is shipping, because apparently things are hard to ship right now. But it's super exciting, guys, and and if anybody is like wanting to know like, you know, I mean, we want to be an open book about all this stuff. So that's why one reason we talk so much about it is that, I don't know, I was always curious about how a bar runs or how a gallery runs or how you sell art and you do all these different things. And so if anybody's ever curious or, you know, wants to know, like, for their own art career or for whatever,
then find the answer and tell us.
yeah, please tell us.
Please.
We're stumbling, but we're having fun doing it. There's so many great people in this town. Like, man, I have to tell you, like, it's been really heartwarming about how many business owners and people have come by, like, sought us out and,
Oh my gosh, the other
and just
bar
welcomed
owners,
us in.
the other bar owners are fantastic.
Oh my
like
gosh,
that's been a treat.
It's just crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
And on the 29th, we're going to be part of the Pup Walk, where,
Yeah.
because we're super friendly dog friendly, and we've had so many cute dogs in, but it's a pup walk where people can do like a pub crawl, but with their dogs. So we're gonna be part of that, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
and-
have like dog things that people can do. Like,
Yeah, I want to do like bandanas. People can decorate their bandanas or decorate a dog bowl or something, and then move on to the next bar. But
I mean,
yeah.
I just have to say, I know this is so much work and everything, and it's been hard for us, but the whole reason I started painting was to connect with people, and be careful what you wish for, guys. I'm connected with
Connecting
people left
every
and right.
day.
It's just
Every day.
It's just really, honestly, it's like living a dream. I'm so happy that having this opportunity and being able to be around so many people and being able to paint. And we're teaching workshops. We're doing the thing with the Kennedy Center. It's a whole lot of work, and I'm not bothered by any of it. And I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel really, really blessed, and the whole reason is because I get to connect with people, and that's the whole reason we're on here, you know, every Tuesday, is because, you know, we just, you know, we love hanging out with you guys, and the connection just means everything. And
I mean, I feel like it's my moment to regroup.
yeah,
And remind
I know what you
myself,
mean.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. I was going to say
Well,
something about something else, and I can't remember.
Let me say really fast. Babette says, "Sounds fantastic. Thanks." Fred says, "Do you have a record player?" We have one at the house. We don't have one at the space. I don't know how. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's ways, but I don't know how we would.
Oh, I've worked that ways.
I'm sure you.
We don't have to buy anything either.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Like, you know, we're trying, but yeah, we do have a record player, and I thought it'd be really, really cool to have like a night, like on a slow night, sort of, but have like LPs,
Yeah.
of like old timey kind of stuff, like Ella Fitzgerald and
Oh yeah. That'd be cool.
and other things. My brain, like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and not just that, but other things as well. Just that's what my brain's going to first.
I mean, one thing we at least in my brain I'm trying to be careful of is there is an actual bar one street like down from us that has been crucial in helping us with knowledge and just all boats rise type deal in the bar community, and they are literally called Vinyl Lounge. So they just have cornered the market on like all the records in the place.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want
they
to
constantly
try
have
to,
a DJ that's spinning vinyl.
Yeah. And I mean they do
Yeah.
it better than anybody. So we would just be like, we've put a record on.
Yeah, well,
You know?
yeah, that's the thing is that they do it so well, but I wouldn't want to step on their toes and be like,
Right.
we're being really careful. Like Steve's Wine Bar, Steve and Karen are some of the nicest people you could ever meet. I think within the first 5 days we're open, they were in about 3 or 4 times.
I know, it was awesome. It was so cool.
They're so awesome. And Steve's Wine Bar, we send so many people over there because it's just, because people are like, oh, this is your first time in Denton? Oh, then you need to go check out Steve's Wine Bar. You need to go check out Bearded Monk. You need to go check out Vinyl Lounge, And,
Yeah, just
you
check
know,
them all out.
There's like 30 restaurants in little pubs within walking distance right there. So, and so it's nice to be able to tell people like, oh, when you leave here, go over there. You will love it.
Well, let me say really fast. Christopher Ryan Eden has joined us. It says, "Hey John, I know it's a needle in a haystack, but do you I think his messaging is a little broken, but it says, do you remember my friend I shared your painting with? One of the paintings you did of an eye whose eye is literally spot on with her real eye." Says, "I realize the obvious, but I'm thinking your crew may have said, 'Yo, you painted her exact eye, dog.' LOL. Sorry for the broken text. I'm just excited to see you all again." You've painted quite a few eyes, so that's difficult.
Yeah, thanks so much for reaching out, man. And I'm not sure exactly. I went on an eye kick.
Yeah, there was like there's the one that was like had braille at the bottom, and it's a close up, and then there was another one called Focal Seizure where that was like 2005 days.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you've done a few eyes.
I went on a kick. I'm about to go on it again, maybe, where I'm not painting eyes. I cut the eyes out of a painting, or I crop it so the eyes aren't, a part of the painting, and then I've gone on a kick where it's just the eyes. I mean, they're one extreme or the other. But I was thinking about doing. There's a painting I really want to work on. I'm not sure the exact composition, but I want to do like more of an urban sort of, not a figure study, but because it's not like a nude, but a figure study in that it's an interesting position.
Yeah.
And but really showing tattoos and things, so it seems more urban.
Yeah,
But then cut off where you don't see the eye. So I've been really, I was thinking about that a lot last night. I was up a lot last
totally
night.
Paint that.
Ooh, it'd be cool.
People would love that.
I was thinking about it. I was up a lot last night and I was thinking about it and I thought, oh man, I want to get started on it, but I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm so tired.
Well, Fred says it looks like a classy place. Thanks.
Thank you, Fred.
And he says it's really amazing there are people that walk around there because nobody walks around where he is. It's probably because it's really hot where you are. Or
because
really
of
cold.
what?
There's just extremes.
Oh.
But
well, that's one thing too is that I'm really excited about is that we're talking with other galleries, and I need to go talk to this one place I just discovered today is there. They're like brand new gallery and event space, and then but we're trying to make an art walk because like in Dallas there's an art walk, but it's an art drive because all the galleries are so far away.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
right.
drive. But in Denton, we actually have the opportunity to do a bona fide art walk.
bona fide.
It's bona fide. And so, I mean, that's the best. You get a group of people and you actually walk from one place to another. So we're wanting to put that together and starting it in the fall. But we're talking to a person who works with Matt at Steve's Wine Bar, who is actually going to be one of our featured artists one of these days. And I'm looking forward to that. And,
Yeah.
But there's already like 4 or 5 venues, and we've only been open like 14 days, and not even 14 days yet. I mean, it's looking really good for us to have a really, really cool art walk.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked. I'm totally stoked about it. Barbara says you can say, you know what they say about opening an art bar, and then please tell me because I don't know. That's about how I feel. I do want to say, you should show everybody, and I can hand it to you because I'm gonna go refill my wine really, really fast. It's one of those days. You should show everybody your elephant painting and explain that event.
Oh yeah, here.
Here, I'll get up.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
trade you.
look at you handing me your drink.
Well, we were so thirsty, guys. We've been I'll thank you, baby. So here, I'll hold this up here in a minute. Actually, hey Jackie. Oh, never mind. I think she's gone. And I don't. Okay. Hey guys. I like I've never done this before. Now, I did a live painting last Thursday at an event. We had about 400 people there. It was the Art of Recovery was the name of the event, and it was going to benefit a recovery program. So for people with that have trouble with alcohol and substance abuse, and it was a wonderful program. It's just it's just awesome. It was great, and I was so proud that so many people in the city turned out for it. Like the city council, the mayor was there, the old mayor was there. So there's so many people that were giving like this really important cause, the attention. And we did a live auction and we did all this stuff. I felt a little funny because I'm just opening a gallery, but also art bar, and they're like. And so I had my own little mini stage over to the side, and where I was doing this painting, and they're like, "Here's John Bramlett, owner of an art bar, the recovery program." And
Oh gosh.
oh what? Ooh, you already done? Wow, then thank you, sweetheart. You're gonna make a great bartender.
On it. What's up? Dude, I'm fast.
But so I was working on this, and the reason for the elephant is because. I think it takes strength to be able to help someone, but it also takes strength to be able to ask for help and to know that you need help. So all these people in there were just, that room is just filled with people that are courageous and filled with strength. And when I think of that, I think of an elephant. So I worked on this, and then there was a, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name, Jennifer Jenkins.
Are you talking about the speaker?
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, thank you. Yeah, I know it's Tiffany Jenkins,
Yeah.
but I want to call her Jenny Jenkins, and I don't know why. I think because I went to school with the Jenny Jenkins I had a crush on.
Oh,
She put her-
really?
she put her-
Tell us more.
This Jenkins, not the speaker, but Jenny Jenkins that I went to school with, would put her shoes on their opposite feet, like you put her left shoe on her right foot and right foot on
Why?
there. I don't know, but I was infatuated.
Oh, God.
I was probably like in third grade.
Sounds
or
like a
fourth.
Punky Brewster move. I could get on board.
Yeah, she was very
Okay.
Punky Brewster.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
my spirit, you know.
I was infatuated,
Celebrity.
probably for 6 weeks or something, but it was like, I was like third grade or something.
Yeah.
But I just remember Jenny Jenkins. Anyway, Tiffany Jenkins was this Jenkins, and she was really awesome. What's crazy is she had all these problems with alcohol and things, and it was just like she ended up with something like 30 felonies or something because like she.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she was dating a police officer, and then she was into drugs a little bit, and the druggie guy said, "Hey, can you get access to a gun?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I guess so," because he had like a safe of guns, and she gave him a gun. But but the process of doing that, like we ended up breaking all these, laws.
So in one like massive.
Yeah, one massive mistake.
massive
She was
problem.
just like, I'm like, yeah, it's like he never go, it's just.
Oh my gosh.
Like she thought I was not that. She said in the
Right.
state that she was, but anyway, she started writing a blog though. She got everything together, and her dad. I mean, she had a rough childhood and all, but in a way, like her dad was an alcoholic, but she started this blog. Within like a few months, she had 1 million subscribers. It's just ridiculous.
Wow.
And she was just so nice, and she was so brilliant. And she actually bought this painting. I'm getting it ready to ship to her, and so we were able to raise money for the charity and all. And she was just such a neat person, and she was really nice. I need to post on socials because I really enjoyed meeting her. But
Yeah, you grabbed a picture with her and everything.
Yeah.
She seemed really nice.
so I don't know how well this shows up on here, but it's a lot of bright colors, and it's highly textured, so it's like a pastel paint and all. But it's a new way that I'm starting to paint for live paintings. When I do a live painting, yeah, when I do a live painting, because before I would use really thin paint and I would draw it out a little bit, but it would have to be a very kind of simple painting.
Yeah.
And not thick impasto paint, but now I'm going in and I'm doing the impasto work before but no color, but that way by the end of it we have a painting that's worth more, and it comes alive with color. But then if we're trying to raise money for a charity or nonprofit, you get this nice luxurious thick painting that's also
Yeah.
really colorful, and so it seems like I'm kind of finding the sweet spot there because man, the whole thing is like you're in something like that is to raise money and. Because you want every penny you can to go. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's what this was.
Fred says, speaking of like the area our place is in, he says it sounds like an awesome area, cool shops and bars and art, all of the awesomeness. It's a cute little town. I think it was listed as in the top 10 like best small towns in America, but who knows how
Yeah.
legit all that is.
Yeah, and we're the last kind of town before you head north, and I mean there's other towns.
Yeah, I mean if you're
but
coming,
a town of any size before you go north.
yeah, so Dallas and Fort Worth are right below us, and those are huge, and they've definitely lost their small town feel. So
we do have like a few homeless here.
we have a lot.
Yeah, I mean around the square and stuff. But
Yeah,
but I gotta say like
they're all
everybody's
nice.
really nice. Like I feel like
They're
I'm
all nice.
in Maybury, because like somebody might. I don't know. Everybody just seems like super nice so far and
Yeah.
everything. So it's
Well, Laura has joined us. Throws us a heart emoji, and Carla says y'all could give away a coupon for discount drinks, snacks, or some branded swag as part of an art walk. We could totally do that.
yeah,
I mean, we
yeah.
can-
That'd be cool. I don't think we can give out a discount for the drinks, or a coupon. Laws are really weird. So
Yeah.
it's like if you can't have a drink coupon or a drink ticket
but
unless
swag.
you're like a
Swag.
festival. I don't. It's weird. It's just like my goodness, and trying to get the answers is really hard. But man, that would be great because we could definitely do it like swag and the charcuterie boards and the
Yeah, we could totally do swag. Like we're about to get some T-shirts in that I'm pretty stoked about, and we're gonna get like a system in place where people can enter their phone number, and after a certain amount of times of checking into the place, they get something. So we're all about it.
Oh yeah, that's something that we're going to do. It may roll out the memberships and for our Patreon supporters too, to be able to do something for them.
Ooh, yes.
That's really special, and to do a membership there. That way, I don't know, but we'll work on that. But do you want to play a game? I feel like.
Oh gosh, yeah, we're it's 8:40.
I know.
Can you play a game? Is the question.
Can I?
Look on your face.
Wait, what's the question?
Do you want to play a?
Do I want to? I thought you can. You.
Well, can you? I mean.
I can.
Okay.
I guess I don't know.
Well, usually it's like.
I do.
We have windows of potty breaks, and it's like, oh my god. I'm out of here.
I was gonna paint on this painting, but we got excited and started chatting. So.
Okay. Carla says koozies. Paula has joined us. Says love the elephant painting. Fred says, yeah, like coffee points. That's interesting. And Carla said mocktails, give away mocktails or something. That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. That's that might help people try the mocktails too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Because I like alcohol. I mean, like the idea between a cocktail and a mocktail, I thought, oh, that's interesting. But if you're going to have something like that, why not just have a cocktail? And then I tried some of the mocktails that they're coming up with, and I thought, oh, that's why, because they're delicious. Like, it's the same reason, like, you'd go and get an ice cream sundae, or you'd have a nice cup of coffee, or you'd get a nice tea, or a nice anything. You know, it's just really good.
Barbara says, I love that painting, John.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
Okay, so we'll play a quick game. We'll go through this kind of fast. And Barbara says, today there was a link in one of your posts about shirts, and it said today is the last day to order. First time I saw the ad, last chance to order. Okay, I do want to say this really fast. On our posts, I didn't tell you this because I've been trying to combat it as it's happening. There's there's scammers out there, and they do this to like a lot of businesses. They'll just nab the logo off of the internet, and they'll place it on a t-shirt, and they'll try to get you to like buy t-shirts, and we have no affiliation with them.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So when I see it come up, which I'm glad you mentioned that because I've already deleted and blocked like 3 or 4 of these people.
Wow, I didn't even know this was going on, guys.
But if they're not like officially listed by us, they are not with us. They're not associated with us. We would not third party this out. So, thank you, Barbara, for bringing that up. I'll go into the comments and the latest posts and remove that. But I've been trying to like block them, remove them, report them, all that fun stuff. But it's super annoying. People have been bringing it to my attention, so I appreciate that. Wheels has joined us as, hey, John and Jackie, congratulations on the bar.
Hey,
I wish I could see it. I hope you have a great grand opening.
Thank you, man. I wish you were down here to be there.
Yeah. Barbara says, oh, good info. And Fred says, wow, good thing I didn't check her out. Yeah. So, make sure if you're getting any swag, get it from us. And if you guys, like, honestly, Patreon supporters, diehard fans, it would be different than just buying it off of like some third party website.
Yeah, send us an email and we can give you special codes and things.
We got the hookup. For real.
I mean, honestly, please, because we really appreciate you guys, and so yeah, please don't.
Yeah, Fred said I thought it seemed weird, and then Barbara says, will you have t-shirts at the bar eventually? We will have t-shirts at the grand opening. I'm pretty excited. So yeah, we'll have t-shirts, and we'll eventually get them online too on the actual Yellow Dog website, which we will eventually build, but right now everything is still Bramblett.com. So, all in good time. Okay, I'm going to go over to the quiz. Quiz, people.
Johnny Quiz Boy. Quiz boys used to be a thing back in the past.
Do you have a preference?
I think we did Science and Nature last time.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. Do we want to go once you get knocked off a horse? Although we did pretty good, we got a B+. So we don't have to.
I don't want to do that one again.
We don't have to go back.
I would say general or entertainment.
I don't know. Maybe general.
Okay.
I mean, getting like questions from lots of different topics kind of sounds fun.
Okay, let's do it. We're doing it. General. It's happening. In terms of area, which is the second largest country in Africa?
Let's go back to entertainment. Jeez.
You got Angola,
The
Algeria, Niger, or Congo.
The second, so not the biggest.
I know. I want to say Congo is the biggest, but I don't know. I don't know. Come on, smarties out there.
Angola. I don't
Fred
know.
says Niger.
Who does?
Fred.
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we can blame it all on him.
Yeah. Telling you, Fred.
And he's not the geography guy.
Oh,
He's
back
not
to the spanking room, Fred.
geography guy. Well, like everybody's saying it, so it's not just Fred.
Everybody in the spanking room.
He just wrote total guess. Meanwhile, everybody's
Yeah, just like me. Everybody's like, yeah, that sounds right. Clearly.
Okay.
Maybe Congo. Maybe we should just go with Congo.
Let's go with Congo. We've got to. We do have a. Oh, okay, that was it. I thought
okay.
I figured that would be the biggest.
I was
don't
just
know.
thinking, the only reason I want to go with Congo is because the Michael Crichton book.
Oh, I love that book. It was such a good book. Which is an English term not widely used in the United States.
Okay.
Telecast, travel trailer, tower block, trash can.
Oh, it's probably Tower Block.
Probably. I mean, I don't honestly know what that means.
Because, well, it's a block of apartments.
Oh, well then I have no idea.
It's like they're high-rise like blocks of apartments, like towers.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Tower Block or a Telecast, but I bet it's Tower Block.
I bet it's tower block. I bet you're right.
I watch a lot of British
That seems to
comedies
be the
and stuff.
consensus.
I watch too many.
Although
British
Fred's saying A.
Yeah,
should just do the
Telecast,
opposite
because
of
we
what
don't.
Fred
We'll say a broadcast, and that's very much. I mean that's not something we'd say here. So I don't know if it's just an old world word, that we don't use anymore. On tonight's telecast, we'll be,
Let's go with tower block. Let's do it.
Yeah, but I was also thinking Telecast. Yeah.
No. Let's tower block it. Let's
Okay.
do it. That's it.
Yes.
Yay. What do Americans call a dinner jacket? A trench coat, a long sleeve shirt, a tuxedo, or a poncho? Depends where you
I
are.
don't call any of those a dinner jacket.
Texas, a poncho. No. I mean, I would say a tuxedo.
Yeah, I guess a tuxedo.
A tuxedo's a bit over.
Oh, I'm thinking smoking jacket.
I mean, a dinner jacket is
Yeah.
just like a blazer.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, why does it have to be so formal, like a tuxedo?
Yeah.
But it's not a trench coat because you're not like matrixing it all up in there.
Yeah, I call
I
it
mean, I
dinner.
understand
Like,
that.
well, you know what? I would probably call it a sport coat.
Yeah. Sport coat. There you
Because we're sporty.
go. 40.
Have it with my.
All right, let's go with tuxedo. Clearly, we're fancy.
What's that on
That's
the
it.
Venture Brothers?
Yay.
He doesn't wear like a tracksuit. He wears it's called a
Speed suit.
speed suit or something. But yeah.
Okay, who won the 100-meter title at both the 1984 and 1988 Olympics?
Oh boy.
Huh.
I'm just gonna go if I recognize any of the names.
Carl Lewis.
I don't
Alan
recognize that
Wells,
name.
Linford Christie or Donovan Bailey.
Oh gosh, the only name that I recognize is Carl Lewis.
I mean, we got quite a few A's. Should we go with it?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, we have no idea. Oh, very good, crowd.
I like to picture him as the 80s. I like to picture him winning the races while carrying like a 10-pound cell phone.
Or jukebox.
Yeah, and then he's got a ghetto blaster on his, like a giant. Yeah, playing cassette tapes.
There you go.
You know what's weird? Like the cassette tape.
What?
Like CDs were way better than a cassette tape. Like the quality,
Yeah,
And does anybody remember having to stick a pencil into the cassette tape to
Yeah.
rewind it?
all the time. And VHS tapes.
Yeah, and then, but whenever you had the CD, like it was much better until you got like the Sony Walkman or something where, like the CD player.
Those were the days.
And then, but because you had to carry it like you were carrying a serving platter.
and if you were, like-
everywhere, you had to be so careful.
I know, if you were walking, it would just like.
Yeah.
It was Yep. Man.
So it was much better until you tried to move. So everybody was like,
Who out there had the yellow Sony Walkman? I had the yellow classic Sony Walkman. I remember that. That was
Vintage.
That's a pretty vivid, throwback. Okay, moving clockwise. What number is next to 11 on a dartboard? Oh gosh.
Oh my word.
In Roman numerals, it's a 14.
Oh.
It's an X. I
Well,
mean,
then-
I think I might have just said the answer. It's X. I mean, who doesn't? It's the Roman numerals are right there. It's XIV.
The number is 14. What is the number? I think you might be right.
Okay, we think it's 14. Let's go with that.
Let's do it.
Do it.
That was a weird question.
That was weird. Which warrior crossed the Alps with a herd of elephants?
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
okay.
You should know this. You're a geek. Okay.
Well, it's. I think Genghis Khan did it,
Okay.
and I know I grew up calling him Genghis Khan, but I've been told recently I've been listening to some stuff and it's Genghis, which is
Of course
different.
it is.
So I guess.
Did
Oh,
who-
wait a minute. I know. Is Hannibal an option?
Yes.
I think it's Hannibal.
Oh, let me say really fast. Babette says, "LOL. I had a yellow portable 8-track player."
Oh, nice. I loved 8 tracks.
Nice.
My
That's
parents
old school.
had one that we had forever, and you put, and I love putting that in like. Ka-chunk.
Yeah, we had a Datsun car, and it had an 8-track in it. That was old. That was like, wow.
It makes a satisfying sound too, and it was
I mean,
really
it was
good sound quality.
substantial. You know, it was substantial.
And it was actually really good sound quality. I mean,
Yeah.
because whenever the cassettes came out, it went down in sound quality.
Yeah.
It was just
Well,
more convenient.
Yeah. Yeah.
But isn't that weird?
Who was the ruler that wanted to show that they were all powerful, and so they brought elephants in, but then turned out that the elephants were too wide to go through the gates of like the city, so they had to actually get off the city and like get off the elephants and walk through the gates. So it was like, do you remember that?
Yeah, wasn't that a Roman ruler? Like
It might have been. I don't remember, but I remember hearing that story. and being
Claudius
like,
or
typical.
yeah, I don't know, but that's funny though. They get there and they're like,
They're like, the elephants won't fit through the gate.
they had all this pomp and circumstance. Dun, 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 dun. Like, oh, we should have measured, guys. We should have got skinnier elephants.
Skinnier elephants.
I'm gonna say,
Emaciated
well,
elephants.
can you read out the answers? Just in
Okay,
case
you
if
got
there's anybody who's
Alexander the
blind.
Great, Hannibal, Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, and
I think it's Hannibal.
okay, there's a mix. So you think okay?
Because I think that's what Hannibal was famous for. His
Oh,
elephants.
very good, babe. Look at you. Which Elizabeth owns an eponymous beachwear line?
Eponymous.
Eponymous.
It means
What's that?
it's like named after her.
Oh, well, learn something every day.
Eponymous.
Eponymous. Beachwear line. Elizabeth Taylor, Elizabeth Arden, Elizabeth Hurley, Queen Elizabeth II.
Let's see, Elizabeth Hurley. I can picture her in a swimsuit.
Yeah, and then she, kills Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
not cool.
Fembots. Elizabeth Taylor, boy, back in the day.
Speaking of Elizabeth Hurley, speaking of Austin Powers, so Jack was at the square the other day, and we're working at the bar, which is on the school, right off the square. He comes in, he'd bought a figurine. And
Oh, I found it the other day.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say
He hid it.
He hid it in the bar, and the other day we found it, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah. I was showing somebody the little statue that Sandy and Karen, for friends of ours, gave us 2 dog statues. And I was showing somebody one of the dog statues, and Austin was right next to him.
I know. I was like, cleaning and look up, and I'm like, and it's Austin Powers, like, woo.
I'll
One of the
have to tell Jack I
DIYs.
found it. I'm
pretty
going
funny.
to say Elizabeth Hurley, but
Let's do it. Let's
'Cause-
go with it.
it could be Elizabeth Taylor. I think Elizabeth Taylor had a scent, though. She had a perfume.
the majority of the crowd saying Elizabeth Arden, but
Oh,
I don't
know who that is.
I don't know. I don't.
Maybe we should go with let's go with the crowd. Yeah.
No, that's not it. Let's go with Elizabeth Hurley. That's your guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. When in doubt. Okay. Jurassic Park, Miss Doubtfire, and The Fugitive were the top films of which year?
Oh, hold it. Oh, hold it. I know it. I think it's also when Jurassic Park came out. That's also the year that Schindler's List came out.
Really?
Spielberg did both those films at the same year, and about drove him crazy. And
Really?
I see because he wanted to do Schindler's List, like he was waiting like a decade to do it, and the film company said well, we want you to do Jurassic Park first, so he filmed it. But then when he was doing Schindler's List, they decided they were going to do stop motion dinosaurs, and then just the way they used to, they had like the best stop motion guy in the business, and then Industrial Lights and Magic said, we think we can go computer on this and make them like really super cool.
Yeah.
And he's like, prove it, and then it's just this hard thing of him, like the Schindler's List, like he donated all the money that he got for it, like in the whole cast and crew, like it was like a passion project.
Yeah.
That they were doing. They were going to all these places and doing that. So he would do that all day and then get done with it and just be exhausted and just spent with this, because he was also filming in like new ways where it wasn't planned out the way most stuff was.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it like documentary kind of style. So he would start in the day and say, all right, let's just go. Let's just see what happens and get an idea.
Weird.
So by the end of the day, he was exhausted. And then they're like, all right, now let's spend the next 10 hours looking at dinosaurs.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He's like, I hate dinosaurs now. But anyway, sorry, I think I want to say early 90s.
Well, one of the options is 93. That seems to be the favorite. And that
Yeah, I
would be
think
my
so.
guess.
Sorry for that long ramble.
No,
but,
that's interesting.
Steven Spielberg.
Yay! 93. Okay, which is added to champagne to make a champagne flip?
Oh.
Mexican jumping beans,
That'd be awesome.
Tajin,
Yeah, that'd be
shark's
awesome.
blood, or egg yolk?
Must be egg yolk.
You think it's egg yolk?
Well, gosh, I don't know.
All of the others seem really weird.
What's poutine? What did you say, poutine?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. But yes, that's what I said.
I mean, I don't know. It's not shark's blood.
Let's do
I mean,
egg yolk.
egg white's pretty common for stuff, but let's just poutine. Let's do egg yolk.
Golly.
I mean, it's usually egg white and stuff.
Let's see what the crowd's
whiskey
saying.
sours
Okay.
and stuff to make it creamy. To give it like a nice silky texture.
Gross, dude. Okay, egg yolk. That's it. Egg yolk.
Weird.
Of course, it would be weird and gross. Okay. Who played the title role in the 2004 film Van Helsing?
Oh, wasn't it, should I say or should I wait?
Yeah, you can say.
Wasn't it Hugh Jackman?
I think you're right.
The Wolverine?
Yeah, there probably. I believe so. There's your options are Richard Roxburgh, Mel Gibson, Kevin J. O'Connor, or Hugh Jackman. Which he was probably the really only good thing that came out of that movie, because
Yeah.
it
Wasn't a great movie,
wasn't
but
that good. But I'd watch it again because CGI.
yeah.
all day long.
Although I was a little let down because, I mean, even though I know it's not a Wolverine movie, I still kind of expect him to go snick, snick. Pull out the claws.
He posted on his Instagram the other day that he's back in the gym, like working. He's doing another Wolverine project. So.
Oh, is he?
I think it's one in collaboration with Deadpool, though.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
It is Hugh Jackman.
Huge
All
Jackman.
right, we got a 90. All right, not bad.
Hey,
not
we're
bad,
A-class.
not
We're
bad.
A-listers, guys.
Woo! Well, Randy has just now joined us. You were no help to the quiz. So sorry I'm late.
Better late than...
Not at all.
Yeah, that's it. And now the trivia's over. My brain is shut down.
And we're out.
Yeah, bye.
But, cool. So, we'll be doing this all over again next week.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
have that
and-
dog done, but maybe it'll be up at the gallery.
Yeah. So thank you guys. But to recap, this Saturday all day long we have the opening.
Yes.
The Kennedy Center. Please spread the word if you know an artist with disabilities and stuff, and we'll be posting more information, or they can reach out to me. But that is just going to be so exciting. It really is. It's going to be amazing. And then this whole weekend, and the Yellow Dog is open all week. We're just having the celebration sort of
Yeah.
thing on Saturdays. So we're going to have specials and stuff, but we also run specials every day too. So I mean, we'll have like daily specials and things. But this Saturday is just the focal point of when we hope to have everything together.
Yes. Well, Fred says, I like Jackman as the singing circus guy. Ha, Ha.
Oh,
I have actually never seen that movie.
yeah, I want to see it. I've heard so many good
I've
things.
heard a ton of things about it, but it doesn't have any dinosaurs or robots, so I don't know.
Oh man, I want to see that so bad. I keep forgetting about it, but everybody that has seen it, they rave about it.
My brother has seen it like 10 times, and
Man.
that's weird. But well, and Fred says, I thoroughly enjoy being here with you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for always hanging out with us on Tuesday. We really appreciate it. We're excited because it's only going to get better, especially as we roll out more things with the art bar and patron supporters and all that sort of stuff. We're super stoked about that. But we will be here next Tuesday.
It occurs to me that I never ran the intro, so I guess we can
I
guess we can get this started, and then we can start the show.
I mean, we can start the show.
This has just been the pre-log.
We do this a whole nother hour, people.
No, but I do want to say thank you to our Patreon supporters, and you guys have been showing us love for so long, and we've given so little back, and I apologize for that, but we do have big plans. As soon as we get a full night's rest, and we get the art bar, the Yellow Dog, fully on its feet, we want to roll out some really cool things just to thank you guys, especially some special things for the Patreons that we have now, because we're going to change things up, but for,
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to everybody and just be like, hey, I got some ideas. What do you want?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. But Linda says, looking forward to coming to Denton soon. It would be awesome for you to come to Denton and hang out and check out the space. We would love to see you.
Yeah.
Barbara says, you guys make my week. Inventory week at Walmart is just a vague memory now because of you.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
Thanks. And Randy says, I got here in time after all. In time to sign off.
Yeah. Well, speaking of our Patreon supporters, let me show you a list of them. And I don't know how to end the show, so normally this is the button you would click that would end the show.
Well, Fred says he's going to talk to his wife about a Denton trip for an anniversary sometime.
Oh, dude, man, that would be so cool.
How awesome would that be?
Man, if you came down here, we would do everything we could to make sure y'all had a good time.
Dude, we got 2 couches in the studio right here. One for your wife, one for you.
And they're not covered in Yellow Dog fur at all from the
Not at all.
It's super classy.
But you are welcome to them. That is for sure. So, but it would be great to see you guys. It would be a blast.
It would be. That would be so cool. Hey, here's our Patreon, guys. We'll be back in 15 seconds. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And we'll see you next week, and we'll have some stories to tell, and maybe we'll make some memories with some of you guys if y'all can make it up to the Yellow Dog this weekend. We'll share all that. We'll have some photos to show.
Ooh, absolutely. That would be a blast.
That'd be so cool.
But same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks again for watching. Share, like, subscribe, all those fun things, and have a good week.
Bye, guys.